Hello, my name is Allyson King. I had the pleasure of working with Eric Zavesky and Michael Gonzales on a paper entitled User Preferences for Automated Curation of Snackable Content. We were inspired by the rise of snackable or bite-sized content as a preferred way to consume audio and video in both the entertainment and advertising spaces. Another motivating trend is the exploding volume of available content, which sparks a need for the development of automatic recommendation techniques. Additionally, the summarization or discovery of interesting regions of audio and video is an impelling topic. Our research lies at the intersection of these three areas. Satisfying the snackable content demand requires the integration of recommendation, discovery, and summarization methods. We set out to conduct a comparative study to evaluate human satisfaction of automatic and human content creation methods. The automatic creation methods rely on machine learning techniques to create snippets from large-form content based on given criteria. The human creation methods use a specific set of rules for human editors to do the same. Using survey methods, we aim to answer the following research questions. Do automatic or human content creation methods perform best among user preferences? Of the automatic methods, what are general user preferences? Specifically comparing cuts on the same source, which automated methods are preferred by users? This work focuses on the space of curated snackable content segments that typically range from 30 to 90 seconds. Here, a number of automatic classifiers produce semantic tags as a primary cut. These semantic tags are also referred to as content categories throughout our study. Our study uses content category segments as a base for comparing automatic and human-generated secondary cuts. Automatic classifiers produce semantic and syntax tags as secondary cuts. Meanwhile, human editors are asked to adjust start and stop times of content category segments to create a secondary cut as they see fit. For our first study, we compiled a total of 150 video clips to be shown to users. 10 content categories were chosen as primary cuts, 4 automatic curation methods, identity, scene, shot, and tag, and the human curation method were applied to 10 to 15 videos of each category. We narrowed it down to 3 films per category, prioritizing unique films and noticeable differences between cut types. A survey was sent out through an AT&T internal newsletter. We collected 1,226 responses. Participants were randomly shown 20 video clips and asked to assess their satisfaction on a 5-point scale. We conducted a Kruskal-Wallis test on our data, which showed that there was a statistically significant difference in user satisfaction ratings between all cuts. Given this finding, we conducted Mann-Whitney U tests on all pairs of cuts. We were able to reject the null hypothesis that the pair of cuts had the same rating distribution for the pairs listed on the slide. Notably, the control cut, which was human-generated, was less satisfying than all 4 of the automatically generated cuts. But given the insignificance of most pairwise tests, we weren't able to distinguish further between the different automatic cuts. We decided in future studies to remove the tag cut due to its ambiguity. We also realized that the wording of the question, "How satisfied are you with this video?" did not prompt participants to specifically assess the start and stop times of the video clips. Taking all these things into account, we proceeded with the second user study. In the second study, we compiled a total of 96 video clips. 8 content categories were chosen as primary cuts, 3 automatic curation methods, face, shot, and transcript, and the human curation method were applied to 10 to 15 videos per category. We narrowed it down to 3 films per category, again prioritizing uniqueness and noticeable differences between cut types. A survey was sent out through an internal AT&T newsletter, and we collected 580 responses. Participants were randomly shown 10 pairs of video clips, and they were asked to choose which of the 2 had a more enjoyable start and stop time. We conducted a 2-proportion z-test and were able to reject the null that there was no difference in the proportion of times cuts were preferred on all 6 pairs of cut combinations. The order of cut preference from greatest to least was face, shot, transcript, and control. This study confirmed that the human-generated cut is less satisfying than the automatically generated cuts. The specificity-focused design and cut choices made enabled distinctions to be drawn between 2 cuts of the same video clip. The most preferred cut was face. Overall, we were able to conclude that automatic methods are preferred over human methods for the creation of snackable content. The pairwise selection study showed that the automatic method with boundaries based upon detected faces was the most preferred. Recommendations from these studies will be integrated with a proof of concept platform for more engaging content curation. Thank you for taking the time to watch this.